Realty. Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you searching for a helping hand in life? Look no further. Integrated Behavioral Health Services is your answer. They're your compassionate, trusted partners committed to guiding you from challenges to triumphs. Their licensed professionals offer personalized therapy for individuals, couples, and families. At IBHS, the focus is you. Experience a life-changing transformation in an environment tailored to your unique needs. Visit ibhealthservices.com today and take that first step towards a brighter future. Discover the power of healing with Integrated Behavioral Health Services. You're not alone. Let them walk this journey with you.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round. And their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Early Break with Sip and Jake.
Speaking maybe run. So like speed option, those things, all you want to do.
Speed. I can't see much.
It's also, look
Look what you did. Look what you did. Look at Bill.
Down.
Come on
Just
now.
calm down.
I don't say anything about semicolons or should there be a
Word
parentheses or
Too many commas over there.
too many
Come on.
run-on sentences. Don't talk about that. It's not my wheelhouse.
Early Break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning.
The Mill Coffee and Tea inside our 93.7 The Ticket studio is now open 7 days a week. From 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday and Sundays, you can enjoy burritos, cinnamon rolls, fresh brewed coffee, delicious tea, or even their coffee and cream ale. Sold exclusively at the Ticket Mill location. Open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the weekends, right here at 1040 O Street in downtown Lincoln.
It's pro time, Nebraska. The Omaha Supernovas, your Major League Volleyball team, are about to hit the court. Mark your calendars for January 24th at 7 p.m. when we host the first ever Pro Volleyball Federation match against the Atlanta Vibe at the CHI Health Center. Witness world-class talent, including national champions and Olympians. Don't wait. Secure your single match tickets today at supernovas.com. and become a part of history.
Welcome into the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post. Here are your hosts, Executive Director John Goodwin and Athletic Director Michael Hunter. The Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back. We are back.
Back.
This is the Malone Radio Show.
Yes, indeed.
93.7 The Ticket. I am John Goodwin, the CEO of the Malone Community Center, along with my main man.
Yes.
Frat brother.
Yes. Go, Ma.
Michael Hunter. My main man on the ones and twos.
Harris.
You already know who it is.
Keeping us going.
What's my man Harrison? How you doing, brother?
Got to turn my mic on again. I'm doing fantastic. Weather's been great. March Madness just got over. Big Ten couldn't get it done once again. A little disappointed on that. 2000, last time Big Ten won March Madness. Insane to me. Mike Izzo, Michigan State.
K-State won the three-point shootout, though.
Yeah, that was the silver lining. I'll take that. Shout out to K-State.
He did the Curry too. That was the thing. Man. He shot it and looked back like,
what up?
I said, this brother here. I watched him and I don't know, Harrison, I don't know if you've seen this, but I watched him, I think it was on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, but I think he missed one shot. He went around the whole thing and was just
automatic.
I said, man, we have to have a competition.
Shoot like me.
For some hours. What you say?
Shoot like me.
Shoot like you. Okay, we're gonna figure that out. K-Side, if you listening to us tonight, please send me a text.
Yeah,
We're gonna make sure we get this
I'm
thing.
gonna text him so we can get it on the pop.
Get it. Man, listen.
We got Sean Goodwin chiming in hello right off the bat here as well. So off Facebook, you guys can always join in. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Allo, Channel 961. Starter Heyman text line still available, 402-464-5685. We can read those as they come in.
Booyah.
Deshaun, what's up? We're not answering the phone. Hey, but if you stay by your phone, it may be an opportunity for you.
Oh, I'm going to give a shout out to Mama.
Mama
Tula.
Is Mama Tula listening?
Yeah, hey,
I don't think she listens.
Hey, well, it's recorded.
It's recorded?
Yeah.
Play it
I'm
back.
I'm going to give a shout out to Mama. How you doing,
Play
Ma?
it back,
Love
Mama
you.
Tula.
Hope you listening. Hope everything is good. Yep. This your other son, because your other
She'll be here for Mother's Day, so
it's finna go down.
We about to get the spades going.
Yeah, it's about to be on and popping.
See if we can get this thing really rolling.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but you know how we get started here on the show. We start with the vision and the mission. And the vision is to create unity and prosperity throughout Lincoln while honoring our African American heritage. And the mission, what a sound effect at, Mike.
Go.
It is to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. And we do that with the holistic programs that we offer. Hey, it's just getting better and better every week. It's getting better and better. Touch your neighbor and say it's getting better.
It's getting better.
That's what you do. That's what happens in the black church, Harrison.
Got to touch your neighbor.
Always got to touch your neighbor and talk to him.
Got to touch your neighbor.
I was Northeast, so my church was all weight.
See, and that's the thing. You have to touch your neighbor. Talk to him. Touch your neighbor.
Got to touch your neighbor.
For those who are sitting in the sanctuary, I want y'all to remember something. Before you talk to somebody that's sitting next to you, don't forget that tic-tac. Did I say that on the air? I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. We just gonna stop it right there. Just don't forget the tic-tac.
And relax on the perfume. That was always tough.
Ooh, yeah.
That was a tough one for me.
There you go. There you go.
That perfume. I get it.
There you go.
Let it smell good. I don't know if they just spray it right before they walk in. I don't know.
Well, I think it's got 50 different types of perfumes going on at the same time.
Yeah.
It smells rough after a while.
Have you been to one of them church? Harrison, we're going to have to talk later.
Well, he know. Yeah.
We're going to talk.
He know.
We're going to talk later for all the people out there. Special. Yes. And you know what? We have a special guest.
I know I know we do.
We have a special guest today. Every guest that we have on this Malone show is always special. We want to say thank you to all of our listeners. One, you are making us really feel good by listening to what we have to say. Hopefully we bring some laughter and some education and all those things that make you feel great before you go to bed, because we know that 9:00 on a Wednesday night,
it's kind of late.
It's a little bit late, but there's some listeners.
It's some up though. It's some up. Some night owls. Ooh.
So all the sound effects going in. But my main man that is sitting to the left.
To the left.
We want to be able to acknowledge him. He is one of our supervisors. As a matter of fact, the only supervisor, I believe, in our youth after school program. Mike, let's give it up. Harrison, I don't know if you got the sound effects too.
I got it.
Christian Clinton. Oh yeah. It's
What's up?
He said, what's up? Did he come in like my man Kevin Hart?
Hey, he came in.
How you doing tonight, brother?
And I'm blessed. I'm here. Another opportunity to shed light on what we're doing at the Malone, man. So
what are we doing? In fact, let's start there. What are we doing at the Malone Center?
Man, we're making strides. We just currently moved to our new location, temporary location, as we, start our build on our new building, Christ United Methodist Church over on 4530 8th Street. We got a lot going on. We recently just kind of partnered with Speedville. We got them coming in starting this next week to do some speed and agility training with the kids. a lot of opportunities with our teachers and our staff that we have to create some programs and give the kids some outlets to be able to express themselves creatively, tap into their mental a little bit and be able to put some things out into the Malone Center community to bring some more opportunities into the center. So, man, we making a lot of progress over there at the youth program. So
there's a lot of progress. In fact, let me just say this. I'm going to rewind a little bit, because those who have heard this show before would know that I'm going to say this, that the experiences are huge in how we're engaging with our kids and our youth to have more successful outcomes. And it starts with those experiences. And you mentioned programs, the programs that we have, and you did mention that we are out of that facility. So the Malone Center, if those of you don't know and you're new to the show, the Malone Center is now, the old building is now shut down. Our programs are at different locations. Preschool is at City Impact. After school programs is at Christ United. Teen programs and maternal wellness programs are at First United across the street from Nebraska Wesleyan. My office is somewhere in the city. And our health and healing program therapy is over at Turbine Flats. Their offices are over there. Our building is being torn down next week, starting next week. The fence is already up. So for those who didn't think that it was real, even some of us, it done got real.
It's really real.
And that building will be torn down, and hope the new building will be on the same property as the old one, with maybe an address change. So we'll talk a little bit about that more. But fall of 2025, look out for our new 54,000 square foot building. And so we are in the beginning stages and the silent phase of the campaign, and we'll be making that public soon. So if you do want to donate, if you're listening, feel free to donate on our website or give me a call or email john.goodwin@maloncenter.org. So you mentioned programs, Clint, you mentioned the programs that we have. I mentioned the experiences, and through the programs come these experiences. What are some of the programs that is offered for our after school kids?
So we have a lot of them. One of them that's kind of stuck out in the last couple years was Flying Classroom, which is a STEM Plus program where we select about 10 kids to come and interact and do STEM Plus educational activities. They have a day where they kind of do, the hands-on book work, get the activity, and then the second day that they have it the following week is they actually do projects and things like that can contribute to not only the STEM Plus aspect, but also different things that contribute to society, such as, sustainable buildings, on being able to provide housing for people, but also build different things to provide nutritional value to their lives and things like that. The basis around that at the end of it, once they get through enough classes, is they do a car build that's supposed to, be able to sustain itself and be able to run and go, have a long lasting life of battery or whatever the case may be and travel around the world. Another program that we have is.
Now you mentioned that you said that fast. You said that really fast, but for people who really don't know what that STEM Plus aviation, it's STEM, the plus. Now, mind you that all of our programs, most of our programs are STEM focused. That's the foundation. And Christian did a great job in explaining it. The background to that, the backstory to that is the conference that I went to. There was a pilot by the name of Captain Barrington Irving out of Miami, Florida. And he's in the Guinness Book of World Records. He is the youngest African-American to fly around the world solo. And the plane that he used was built with used parts because he didn't have enough money to, get the plane. So he went around and got used parts and built this plane and flew around the world solo. He was the youngest to ever do it. And he eventually started a program called STEM Plus Aviation. It's a flying classroom, STEM Plus Aviation. The plus is for the hands-on, like Christian said, the aviation pieces that they're learning, and the car that is built is a solar car, actually. And so we're the only agency, from what I was told, that has this program in the state. And Midwest, I believe, as well. Now I'll take that back. Chicago just brought him in, and they hold sister Chicago system.
We was the first.
But we was the first in the Midwest. So I will say that. But we do offer that program. And if you're interested in that program, please reach out to Christian. He'll give his information a little bit later. As far as with other programs that is available, and I forgot to bring something for you to be able to show, but what other programs is offered at the Malone?
So we also offer another STEM Plus program that will be kicking off this summer. It's a Merge Cube. So exactly how it sounds, man. It's a cube. It's a little foam, probably like 2x2 cube that's got a bunch of QR codes on it. And you take your phone or an iPad and you kind of use your camera. And what it does is it allows whatever simulation that you've chosen. It could be a science simulation. It could be animals. It could be, Earth, whatever subject matter that you pick on, and the cube actually will turn into that object. So what it allows kids to do is interact virtually. They can pick it up, they can move it around, and the camera follows the cube, and it circulates, whatever it's projecting onto the screen. It allows kids to zoom in, tap different aspects of whatever they're looking at. So if they're looking at the Earth, for example, they might just see the water and the land, but then they can tap a button and it'll slice the Earth in half, and then you can get into the core. Then you can pull the core and stuff apart and kind of get into those little aspects. Same thing with animals and the human body and different things like that. And I'm excited about that because
I saw the one with the human body.
Yes, sir.
And that was interesting because you can look at the brain, you can look at the lungs, everything. You can just tap it. It'll break it all down for you. Like every name of the body will be in there.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. It's a good learning tool.
They had that when we were in school.
I would have never flunked the test.
I would have maybe liked science and biology.
Sure.
I would have took the cube to class to take the test. Boy, look.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Boy, look. Because it's when I looked at it, I was in awe because I didn't realize how technical it really was.
Yeah.
It truly broke it down to where it was like the brain is the one that really got me. What's this food? What do you have there?
You said I would have took the cube to take the test.
Oh yeah, but I sure would have. You got the test. You got to name this, name that. Boy, I would have had that cube in there, naming everything. But the brain, it shows you every the vision part of the brain. It shows you what part of the brain you utilize to think, what you utilize to see, hear, all that kind of stuff. So, that's stuff that we didn't have. So, that's crazy.
The
though.
palm of your hand,
right there.
That's what's so interesting about that. I looked at the planets, the one with the planets in the solar system. The palm of your, you literally holding it, and you can spin the thing around,
and it goes with it.
And then you hit one of the planets, it'll pop up and tell you how big it is, how old it get, how far you are from the Earth, and things of that nature. I would have learned my planets a lot easier back then if I had that.
I still need to learn them now.
You said, let's order a cube for Mike. Mike, we're gonna order a cube for Mike.
We got one out the box he can have. You just got to come down to the office. I got him one for sure.
Come on down to the office. Next time we're gonna show it. We're gonna bring it. I have it in my truck, but I don't have. You know what? I may just go get it off commercial.
Hey.
And so Harrison can see it. We got to show this thing out because I'm not sure if we're the only ones in the state that has this. I'm pretty sure, but we're pretty close. The technology that we're starting to use to work with these young people, it has just been amazing. And it's captivated their attention. And there was a great study at I think New Jersey Public Schools who actually uses this cube, and they noticed that their test scores and graduation rates, they all went up.
I tell you.
So if anybody's listening,
Lincoln better step on in.
You know what we're trying to do. School within the school. We're going to make this thing work. What other programs is there? So you mentioned the STEMfinity. the Cube. You mentioned Flying Classroom, which is the STEM Plus Aviation. What else is going on there?
We also have our book club ran by Miss LaShonda Namak. Shout out to her, man. She's also our STEM Plus coordinator as well. She has done a great job of putting STEM activities in book bags for kids to take home and interact with, their siblings and their parents. But her book club has flourished as of recent. I mean, she's got about 15 kids consistently where, they read books that, cater to their lifestyle. They're the main characters, the, co-stars of the books and things like that really cater to how the kids are living their life. And so it's been engaging. She's taken them all around the city to different cafes. She's reached out to different authors and hopefully in the near future can get them to come in and meet our kids. But our book club is something that has really taken off. So shout out to LaShonda for that, man. She's been doing a great job.
That's huge.
Yes, it is. Especially with some of our kids who's reading not necessarily the highest. I mean, when they go to her book club, I can guarantee you that their test scores in school have definitely gone up within even the last 3 months, I would say.
Goes back to what I always say.
What you say, Mike?
When you get kids that look like us being able to be taught by someone that looks like them, they are more engaged into what they're doing because they're learning about them.
Yeah.
They are learning about them. Like you just said, the books and the characters, they look like them.
Yeah.
They learn about, so they're more engaged. And so it's like, listen, trying to tell you, that's the key. I'm trying to give you the antidote. Y'all don't want to listen to it, but the antidote is right there.
Yes, sir.
the antidote is right there.
The antidote.
Yeah, you want these kids to pass these tests and all this kind of stuff. You got to get somebody in front of them that look like them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, nobody else. I mean, just visibly. Visible. That word. Visibly. Visible. There it is.
We'll let it go.
Yeah. I do have a master's. Visible and hearing, that alone will engage someone if they look like the person that they're being taught by.
For sure.
They can be quote unquote the worst kid in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
You send somebody through the door to look like them, they automatically got their attention. Hands down, automatically got their attention. Now comes the what's going to come out of this individual's mouth is what's going to dictate on if this kid is going to listen or not. But 9 times out of 10, he's going to listen because any type of correction, it's the same type of correction that most likely that individual is used to. So they're going to snap back into it.
For sure.
Trying to tell you the antidote.
Yeah.
2 little drops.
She's been doing a great job. I mean, like you said, with the engagement part, she makes the activities and just the things that they are engaged in fun, and
Absolutely.
So the behaviors are different. It's not I'm behaving out of being bored or I can't do it. It's I'm misbehaving because I'm having so much fun.
Right.
I hear them getting real rowdy in the library. The library is supposed to be quiet, but nah, they in there, they having fun, speaker on, everything. But they're talking about the subject matter or the, pros and cons of what the character's going through. And man, so our book club definitely is going to be hitting.
You know what? We have something else that's going to come from that book club. Yep. I am not going to mention, but I'm going to tell y'all what.
We do.
I'm going to tell y'all what.
Yeah.
It's
coming.
This is about to be one of the best things that you will see from youth, and the impact that it's going to make in our community. This is, I mean, what is going on, Christian, is you come to the Malone, and in fact, we need to talk about that. Like, how did you get to the Malone Center? We talked about programs, just a few of the programs that we have. You have a great staff. So shouts out to the staff there. Carla Brown. Let me just say this. Carla, if you're listening, you need to be on this show. So Carla Brown is the director of the youth programs.
Mm-hmm.
And Christian is the supervisor in that program. So they work very hard with coming with ideas and structure and all of these different things. So Carla, we definitely going to have you on the show. I know you're a little shy, but it's the radio. It's the radio. Just talk
TV,
like you're on the phone.
TV too.
Talk like you're. See why you tell her that. You don't supposed to tell her this on TV. But Christian, we talked about some of the programming. Why those programs? Tell us why those programs. Why are we using those programs?
We're using those programs because those, I think, are at least from my perspective, those are the subject matters that kids misbehave in the most. When they can't do something, kids tend to act out just like anybody. When you can't do something, or you have somebody that's not willing to take the time out to teach you, or when they do take the time out, if you don't comprehend, they just kind of say, you'll get it later. Mm-hmm. That's discouraging to a kid. And, their lives are already hectic. And so when they go to school, they're looking for somebody to teach them, to help them navigate not only this schoolwork that's in front of them, but life itself. And so reading, science, technology, math, those subjects are where our kids, they struggle in. Let's be real. But we've targeted those subjects because of that reason. And again, it's not the same traditional math, that they put on the board and you got to do a worksheet every single time. It's interactive, it's engaging, it's giving them opportunity. And like Mike said earlier, putting people in front of them that look like them, explaining stories that they can relate to, allowing them to express themselves, not only on paper, but, through visualization and through literature and things like that. So we just opening up a lot of doors for the kids to just be themselves, but also be able to learn and comprehend the things that they need to be successful in life. And so again, like our mission is to end multi-generational poverty. All of these things are going to catapult towards that and help kids find subject matters, find careers, find likings, whether they're in college or whether they're going to get a trade, to just, put their foot down on something that they enjoy and really change the narrative of the Lincoln community.
Right.
So
you have to be creative, and that's you have to be creative to reach. You have to use some wisdom. Be creative to reach. I was at a conference, real quick. Matter of fact, I can't tell you about that conference because we have to go to a commercial break because he done gave me the sign. Listen, when we come back, we're gonna talk about it. It's 93.7 The Ticket, the Malone Radio Show.
Rashawn Jackson, the captain here for the Body Shop, and man, did they hook me up with a great massage recently? The captain has a lot of stress in his life, as many people do, and for 1 hour, it was all relief. The team at the Body Shop gave me a deep tissue massage. They hit every area that I was in pain at. Whether you're looking for a Swedish massage, sports massage, deep tissue, hot stone, aroma, or more, there's only one place to go. The Body Shop at 48 NA. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Way to make a moment with your kids. First, I hold my hands out like they're on a steering wheel. Then I look over my shoulder. Next, I put it in reverse. Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
There's no better way to spark a child's imagination than to get lost in the adventure of a good book. I'm Jenny Benson, president of NSEA. Working together, parents and teachers can help every child succeed. You can help by reading to your child and let your child read to you. Encourage reading in your home and make it a priority. Make reading fun and a time that you and your child look forward to spending together.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and the station.
It's phishing season. Bad actors are trolling your business emails, luring you and your employees to take the bait and steal your private information. Make sure your cybersecurity keeps your business from being the catch of the day. At Hamilton, cybersecurity is our business. We are experts at keeping your network and business information secure and off the hook. Contact Hamilton for a vulnerability assessment today. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
It's Pro Time Nebraska. The Omaha Supernovas, your Major League Volleyball team, is playing in the first ever Pro Volleyball Federation match on January 24th against the Atlanta Vibe at the CHI Health Center. Be a part of history and visit supernovas.com to secure your single match tickets today.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Ready to make this season unforgettable? Celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union's low-rate debt consolidation loan. Combine all those bills into one affordable monthly payment with quick access to funds. Imagine all the extra cash for holiday shopping sprees, festive parties, or that well-deserved vacation. Stop by any of their branches or visit libertyfirstcu.com to find out more about their low-rate debt consolidation loan. Make this holiday season one to remember and celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose.
A lot of work goes into making Nebraska, Nebraska. Keeping it green. Helping it thrive. Making it fun. Everything that goes into caring for our outdoors, from waters to wildlife, plays a big role in making Nebraska home. Learn how we help conserve our state's natural resources at outdoornebraska.org.
Paid for by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Shouts out to The Post, Jesse Foster. Go ahead. You go ahead, Mike. You know what to do.
Big shout out to my guy, to my friend Jesse Foster at The Post. Go check him out. If you mention us, he might give you a discount. 2001. Is it in Street?
It's in Street.
In Street, 2001 in Street. There you go. Go holler at Jesse Foster down at The Post. Big shout out. Go mom, my guy. Keep doing what you're doing.
He's been having some great events there as
yes,
well.
And he got a lineup for the next month.
Is it lineup?
I just saw it. I just saw the lineup. He got a good little lineup for next month.
We might have to hear about that lineup a little bit later when we come back off commercial.
Yes, sir.
See how many minutes we have. You know, and I was going to say something before we took a break, but I can't even remember now at this point.
I'm talking about
the point. The conference. What about the conference? See, there I go.
Something was mentioned at the conference.
Yeah, I can't remember. We're gonna keep moving. Hey. Hey, we got to talking about so much stuff, man. Do a commercial. I just forgot about it.
But I will say, keeping an interest, being proactive and keeping the kids interested in doing what it is you're doing and keeping their attention engaged and all that kind of stuff. Did you know that over in I think it's China. I think so. They do not take tests until they reach middle school.
That is Asian culture. I don't know if it's China exactly, but that's if you hear about people that come from anywhere in Asia over to the US, that is a big thing. They talk about how much that different that is and the stress
they
that
teach
puts
them
on it.
but up until that point, they teach them all life skills. They don't have janitors in their schools.
Really?
The kids clean the school. They teach them everything right in there. I mean, they take naps during the day. They make sure that they don't eat no junk food. They eat like real food throughout the day, and they take no tests. They learn all life skills up until that point, and then they start their education and stuff like that.
At what age?
From start of school to 6th grade.
Wow.
So you're not even getting into the subject.
You're not
matters
getting
until-
no. You learning life lessons, life skills.
Yeah, it says in Japan it's not till middle school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We need to have Case out on the show.
That's why I'm in case I got a 9.0.
Case out. We coming for you, man. I'll call you later.
Yeah.
Got about 3 more hours.
I'm just gonna send him an emoji of a jump shot. It's on record. We going at it.
We got to figure that out.
We going at it.
I'm about to look into that, Mike. That's good. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And what's the surprising part of it with me was they don't have any janitors. You know how many kids around here just throw stuff on the floor and just keep walking because they know somebody gonna pick it up?
Indeed. We don't play that, especially at this new church, boy.
Oh yeah. They sure don't.
They know.
Boy.
We clean
They
up.
want things ready for Sunday.
We clean up.
Worship.
We wipe down tables. We vacuum.
Yeah.
We do all that. So,
Yeah.
But yeah.
They need to do it somewhere. I mean, they need to learn. I mean, that's part of it. We would do that as well, especially when we were growing up.
Oh yeah.
It was that way. I mean, over people's houses.
Yeah.
The stores, we just knew how to act. Or there was some straighten up that they had.
Well, everybody had that conversation before they went into the stores.
Mm-hmm.
You don't touch nothing.
Don't touch it at all.
In sync.
Right. That was the
first thing. Don't touch nothing. Don't ask for nothing. And you bet not be running around. You let any of those things happen, we go into the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you already knew what the car meant. You're gonna get some straighten up.
Yeah, that's straighten up, man.
You're gonna get some straighten up. And back then you can leave your kids in the car in the heat.
Man.
I'm just playing, but you already know.
They roll the windows down though.
Nah,
It be hot. They roll the windows down though. They roll the windows down.
Gonna get us canceled over
No, I'm just playing. But you know, if you visit that car, you in trouble.
No, yeah.
You in trouble.
Sure.
Yeah, so you better not touch nothing in that store because you ain't got no money to pay for it.
You better just say it was the winter time.
In the winter time. In the winter time. In the winter time. Yeah. In the winter time. That was a joke, everybody. That was a joke. Let me put that on record. That was a joke.
Oh man. He said, hey, yeah. That's just how it is. Harry, like, let's go to commercial right now. Christian, you talked a little bit about how the Malone programs and things of that nature and some of the things that you do at the Malone, but how did you end up there? What were you doing before? In fact, are you from Lincoln? Where are you from originally?
So I'm originally from Florida. I lived there till I was about 18. And then once I graduated high school, I decided to pursue further education and athletic opportunities at Nebraska Wesleyan, where I played basketball under Dale Wellman for 2 years, 2015 to 2017, and then decided to kind of take a step back from basketball, transferred to a school called William Penn out in Iowa, where I finished up with a degree in communications and a double minor in psychology and journalism. Once I graduated, kind of didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back home, but living in Lincoln, had some good friends, some good relationships that I had built. So I decided to, come back, just kind of see what Lincoln had in store for me while living here. One of my good friends' moms was the librarian at one of the local high schools, and she told me I'd be a great para. So I jumped on board for that. Was a para for 2 years. In the process of that, started coaching the freshman team at that high school, and then I did that for 2 years, coached for 2 years, and then this July will be my second full year at the Malone. So I started Malone in 2022, and I've been there ever since. And I actually have been with the Malone a little bit longer, because when I was a freshman, I actually was under AmeriCorps. Shout out to TJ McDowell for that too.
Big TJ.
He introduced me to AmeriCorps, and they had a summer opportunity at the Malone under Mr. Nate Woods. And, he welcomed me with open arms, and I spent the summer, doing summer programming with them. And then the next year I was going to go back, but I decided to go back home. But Malone has always been a little staple in my life, whether I knew it or not. It has been. So it's all just come full circle.
Yeah, it's amazing how this one community center had just connected so many people and have changed so many lives that that has come through the Malone. And so I'm just really excited to see how many more lives we can actually touch and change when the new building does come up, and we'll have more to offer. We'll have more space for people to do their thing. And but because I just look at we made something out of nothing. And I'm not gonna call it nothing, but we made something out of less than what everybody else have.
Limited.
And we've changed so many lives in doing that, and we've operated and ran so many functional programs, and people just continuously come back. And no matter if you're from here or not, you always seem to find your way back to the Malone. And so it's just, so I just want to give a big shout out to those who have come before us, who have put the stones in the Malone, and who have put the roots, and who have poured water on the seas for these things to grow. So we just want to say thank you, because we could not have done the things that we have done, and we could not do the things that we're doing without your guys' blood, sweat, and tears. So we greatly appreciate it, those who have come before us. And so I hope we are doing your due diligence and continuing the historical bloodline at the Malone, because that's all we're striving to do. And with Christian and what you and your team have going on at the Malone, you guys are definitely doing that, because we see it every day. You guys working with those kids, and the challenges that you guys face as well are the same challenges that some of the schools face. But you guys know you tackle it in less time, and you guys build those relationships and those rapports with those kids, and they come back every day. And every day they do come back, it's a new challenge.
Yes, sir.
They forget about what happened yesterday.
Yes, sir.
They moved on to something new.
Yes, sir.
So being able to not have that skin to where y'all just hold on to stuff like, now yesterday you made me mad yesterday, so I can't. That's real big too, working with these types of youth that's coming through there as well. So big ups to you guys as well, you, Carla, LaShonda, and the whole volunteer squad that's there. You guys do amazing work, and like I said, I've seen it firsthand. And I mean, because you guys pick them up.
Yeah. And just to elaborate a little bit more on the staff, man, I can't say enough. They've done a great job. When I first got in, I want to say 2 of my staff had already had probably 2 of the previous supervisors. So they were kind of, the vets of the team.
Right.
And when I came in there, I just kind of, I said, hey, I'm going to follow your lead and adjust from there.
Right.
And I mean, Parker, Lucia, Cornice, Vivian, Madison. We've recently added 2 more, Zaria, Gabby, and then Miss Brenna, who is our recent add. since day one, they have done a great job with bringing in their own ideas for programming, implementing different incentives for kids to earn rewards, and, bringing that Malone spirit and bringing that aspect of the Malone to where when kids come in, regardless of what happened the day before, we're here to get better.
Right.
And they teach them, they hold them accountable. They're engaging with the parents, man. So I don't thank them enough probably in person, but shout out to my staff, man. They make a lot of things go. They do a lot of the behind the scenes work, and I'm the face, so to say, but without them, we wouldn't be anywhere near close to the progress that we have made in the last couple of years that I've been the supervisor. So
those behind the scenes people, the ones that are rolling it behind the scenes, those are one of the most important people. People say you get caught up in titles. You have CEOs and they're the face. No, I don't get caught up in titles. Really, we are all a team.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And everybody has their part to do in that team. And that's how we look at it. We don't say we're above you, this and that. No, we don't get into all that. What we care about is the impact we're making with kids. It's all about kids. It's all about families. It's all about impact, creating these experiences so they can start thinking differently, behaving differently, and have those most successful outcomes. That's the goal. The goal is to make sure that we're following that vision, create unity and prosperity throughout Lincoln while honoring our African. So how are we doing that, right? So yes, big shots out to the whole staff, but that after school program, it's amazing. It's amazing. the preschool it's amazing. Maternal wellness, all of our programs are amazing. And you know what? You are amazing too. And for that, we are about to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket, the Malone Radio Show.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone back with the latest update from Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, your new car selection keeps getting better and better every month. Can you tell our listeners all about it?
It sure is, Charlie. It's great that our customers can come in, pick out a new Honda, and drive away with it that day.
How many new Hondas do you have in stock?
Well, right now we have just about 100 in stock.
Hey, I hear you've won some very important awards in your service department. Tell us about them.
Well, the first one is we won the award for the first fixed award. So the cars are actually fixed on the very first time they're brought in. Second award is our Customer Service Experience Award. And then our third award is our Honda Express Service Elite. And we rank the best in quality and customer satisfaction.
Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Do you need motivation to get to the gym on the weekend or even in general? Tune into the Movement Hour each Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Movement Academy owner Robert Kuhlman will host the show as he introduces new ways to stay in shape. The Movement Hour every Saturday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Mike Minner, what's up, bro?
When you look at Dylan, you're looking at quarterbacks that kind of come around once every 20 years. And this is a kid I'm looking at, I don't know how old he is, 17, 18 years old. And he is already directing things that a 17, 18-year-old kid should not even know. changing the line protection. Okay, guys, I don't know what we've been 2 weeks of practice. Come on, man. Well, we got guys in the National Football League that can't do that.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
I called. You didn't return the call. Called a couple times yesterday. No, nothing.
But I did
crickets.
Hold it. I called first, and then I got this. I don't know where Sip was. If you're in the bathroom, I get he answers, he goes,
Hey, hang tight. I'm writing right now.
and I don't know. I'm like, well, why are you whispering to me? You said it just like that.
Hey, sit tight on that one. I'm writing right now.
And I'm like, what is he doing?
Can you
Is he in
give
the
us-
bathroom or what? Where are
Can you
you
give
at?
us the scoop on what happened
Yeah,
there,
where
Sip?
were you when I called you? Because I did call you back.
Hang tight. Hang tight. I'm writing.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay. Playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa,
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Early break with Sip and Jake.
I called. You didn't return the call. Called a couple times yesterday. No, nothing.
But I did
crickets.
Hold it. I called first, and then I got this. I don't know where Sip was. If you're in the bathroom, I get he answers, he goes,
Hey, hang tight. I'm writing right now.
and I don't know. I'm like, well, why are you whispering to me? You said it just like that.
Hey, sit tight on that one. I'm writing right now.
And I'm like, what is he doing?
Can
Is
you
he in
give
the
us-
bathroom or what? Where are
Can you
at?
give us the scoop on what happened
Yeah,
there,
where
Sip?
were you when I called you? Because I did call you back.
Hang tight. Hang tight. I'm writing.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them?
By their clothes,
Their age?
the way they speak. Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Man, it's just how that beat come in. For those who are listening, do that beat come in nice? I mean, it comes in like it's about to just hit you. Boom. And then Harrison it just sounds so good in my ears. I just want to rap. One.
Nobody can rap.
Quite like I can. I take a muscle and better in the sand. Okay, that's one. All right, so Christian, so Christian, listen, we're on. Our guest tonight is Christian Clinton. He is the supervisor of our youth programs at the Malone Center. We talked about programs. We talked about where you from. How did you get to the Malone Center and your degree? What is the most? What do you try to get out every day with the kids that you serve? What is the goals that you may have or set for yourself? What are you trying to get across to our youth and staff?
Just opportunity and experience. Growing up, coming from a single parent household, there wasn't a lot of opportunity given to me. I mean, I had to, do some things to experience some things. And so just being able to see some of those youth and see myself in them and them just needing opportunity and experience, things that, they don't know that they like, coming into the Malone, them interacting with it and them getting a sense of liking to it, for them to pursue it, for them to believe in themselves, to go out into the world and impact that area of living, whether it's sports, whether it's education, whether it's teaching, whether it's, changing societies, the world views, whatever the case may be, but just giving them opportunity to, again, express themselves and be themselves within an experience that they didn't know that they enjoyed. That's what I try to accomplish day in and day out with our program. So,
and that's what I like what you just said. Be yourself. The world is waiting on the real you. The imitations. I mean, you're not. Even kids know when you fake it.
Yeah,
that's the crazy
thing
part.
about that, man. I ain't trying to hear you, man. You ain't real.
That's the first thing they'll say.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're real with them, they're real, and to show them that just be yourself. You're not going to be able to articulate like Obama, right?
Mhm.
You gonna say, if you got to say simple words, say simple words. Get your point across. Make it plain. You know, make everything plain to where you're able to articulate in a way for people to be able to understand you, right? And to move forward with that in a positive way. And what you're saying is just be yourself. Here I am. You know, I was born. Here I am. You're not a mistake. You know, it doesn't matter how you got here. You're here for a purpose, and you're here for a reason.
So let's figure it out.
Figure it out.
Let's figure it out.
No more excuses. No more excuses. Why you? I didn't ask. I didn't know. Okay, I get all that, but let's figure out why you here. Let's make something great about you being here to represent a gift that you have to give to the world, so the world can enjoy that gift, right? And I think that's what I know that's what we do at the Malone Center. I know that's what you all are doing. You work with everybody. You work with cultures, different cultures, all races. You work with everybody, and I see you all are the same. You're consistent. You're consistent, and I'm not there all the time, but I see it. There's consistency there, and the kids just know. You hug them. You tell them that you love them. They say, "I love you back." I mean, that's huge. That's huge for y'all to have that relationship.
One of the things I did notice too, like the relationship piece, is that these kids can be really upset with the staff, but 5-10 minutes later, they in there hugging the staff. They coming back the next day, like you just said, John. They telling them like they love them, but you've seen some just like really upset with them. I mean, like they get disciplined. You go to timeout. You know what I mean? You have to sit over here now. You can't be around the group. You know, you wasn't acting right around the group, so now we got to sit you over here. They be upset, but they know it comes from a place of love, and they know that this is the one thing that really caught me when I was talking to one of the little boys. I said, "Why are you sitting over here?" And the first thing he said was because he said, "I made a mistake." He didn't blame it on nobody. He didn't say, "Oh, Mr. Christian was being mean." No, he said, "I made a mistake." And I said, well, you know, everybody makes mistakes, you know. And so you go into coaching them like that, but to hear him say, and I believe this little boy was in the 3rd grade, to hear him say, "I made a mistake." We get some adults who can't even say that.
No.
And so that really like that was like, okay, we really doing something.
And that's been a big shift in our program as of recent as well, with Lawrence and his peer group aspect that he's brought to our program. He's been there for a little while, but as of recent, that accountability piece and kids acknowledging, you know, I make mistakes.
Yeah,
it's
big
nobody
shout out
else's
to
fault.
LG.
I might be upset. I might be sad. I might be having these emotions, but I'm figuring out why. I'm navigating my emotions. I'm being able to, you know, admit my fault, take whatever disciplinary action I have, and then I can make up for it. I might miss out on this opportunity, but it's not the end of the world.
Right.
I'm not a bad kid. I'm not, you know, somebody that needs to be put in a certain area or a certain space and then be given this title. I'm just me.
Yeah.
You know, whatever individual it is, but that definitely is something that we try to allow them to be. I mean, I'm hard on them. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, I know.
But I know that it's gonna help them later on in life.
Absolutely.
And so,
absolutely.
That's our cue. See how that came in.
Yeah.
Boy, Harrison don't miss
Harrison
it.
ain't playing. We ain't going a
he
minute.
don't miss it.
Big shouts out to big shouts out to Lawrence Gardner. Man, he's out here doing big things. He's one of our therapists at the Malone Center, and he is really making an impact in this community and with our families and with our kids. We'd like to say thanks again, Christian Clinton, who is
y'all
the
having me,
supervisor.
man.
This has been a great time learning a little bit more about the programs, about what you're doing in this community. Keep up the great work. You just getting started. Mike, this has been another week, man.
Another week, baby.
You know, it's coming, it's gone. And until next time, we have another special guest next week.
We got the special.
Well, it's going to be special. That's a special. It's special. All right. So We'll definitely talk with y'all later. Y'all have a great night, a great week, and we will see y'all. This is 93.7 The Ticket, the Malone Radio Show. Peace.
Be a memory for your grandchildren. Among Nebraska adults age 65 or older, 47% report current alcohol use. Drinking